Research is showing that the number of people who have carried a gun in the last month has nearly doubled since 2015, up to 16 million. And that's among those who are carrying legally. But there are also those who are prohibited from having weapons, but do it anyway. Fox 40's Sincere Tonsel joining us now live in the studio with more on taking those guns out of their hands. Sincere.
Eric, hundreds of thousands of dollars are being added to the fight to help local law enforcement do more about this issue than they ever have before, something that is very meaningful for the victims of gun violence.
I have an empty hole in my heart.
5 years past the sentencing of her son's killer, Leticia Galvan has justice, but she doesn't have all the pieces of her heart back.
Our whole life changes. You know, there's an empty spot in your heart because that loved one isn't here anymore. Right now with the holidays, it's really, really hard for a lot of us victims. He was a good person. He had a good heart.
Even after arrest, Wendell Lindsay, who took aim at Galvan's son, Luis Alvarez Jr., from the top of Lodi's Star Hotel, promised more violence for her family. A recorded jailhouse conversation he had with his daughters indicated he had asked them to kill the rest of the Galvans and hide the weapons. The history of Lindsay and his connection with the weapon he used wasn't a main feature of his trial, according to Galvan. The State Department of Justice, though, is now sending out a new round of grants to local law enforcement to take guns out of the hands of those who aren't allowed to have them, people the department refers to as prohibited persons. The county where Galvan's son was killed, San Joaquin County, getting the biggest award for the current fiscal year, just over $987,000. Gang members and the subjects of domestic violence restraining orders will be their first targets.
There's so much violence, and you know, some people don't think that domestic violence is all that, but it is. It's everywhere, and we need to take care of that.
Working every day now at a foundation created in honor of her son to raise money for awards that could help solve other murders, this mother wants someone who's thinking about committing a gun crime, someone who may be picking up a gun they know they're not supposed to have, to be very clear about the devastation they're causing.
They took away my son, and it's not easy at all. It doesn't matter. He should never have been killed the way he was.
Stanislaus County deputies will also be getting a new state DOJ grant to tackle this issue. The Luis G. Alvarez Jr. Rewards for Justice organization is always looking for donations to fund tips to help solve crimes, and then once that happens, provide support to grieving families as they navigate the court system. Eric.
Sincere, thank you.